What happened in this decade that everyone forgot? The whole Ashley Madison fiasco where people were exposed for cheating on their spouse. It was a pretty big deal. Mofos were scrambling. The space shuttles all retired in 2011. After that, there's only been 2 manned space launches from the USA, and it was by Virgin Galactic. Early next year the dawn of a new era in manned spaceflight begins. In sillier space happenings, some guy was going to launch himself on a rocket to prove the Earth was flat, then backed out at the last minute. Arab Spring. Muammar al-Gaddafi, leader of Libya from 1977 to 2011, was hunted down and executed. The Deepwater Horizon oil spill and the massive economic impact it had on people living nearby. Google Glass. The 2011 Japan earthquake and tsunami. Remember when U2 downloaded their new album onto everyone's iTunes account? Like, what was the point of that? Nobody was gonna buy it after that since they already had it. And I don't think anyone became a U2 fan because of it. The most googled question became, how do I get the U2 album off my phone? The Hawaii missile scare. The Harlem Shake. The Golden State Killer was caught. On October 2012, Felix Baumgartner flew approximately 39 kilometers into the stratosphere, then jumped and parachuted safely to Earth as part of the Red Bull Stratos project. The Samsung phones blowing up. Connie 2012. The Panama Papers. The death of Club Penguin. May we never forget. Where were you when Club Penguin died? I was at house eating Dorito when phone ring. The random clowns popping up everywhere before Halloween. Dashcam. 1 more hour in the ball pit. No one talks about MH370 anymore. The largest airline disappearance ever and still hasn't been solved, going on almost 6 years. It's not exactly an exciting mystery though. Is it? An airplane crashed in the ocean. Yeah. It would be good to figure out why it crashed. But ultimately, it's not like the passengers might be living like an isolated tribe somewhere on a deserted island, or like they might have been abducted by aliens. We have found loose debris from the airplane along various shores. We know everyone's dead and the airplane is scattered along the ocean bottom. From a technical standpoint, it would be very nice to retrieve the flight recorder to prevent future crashes. However, people just can't get a hard-on for a likely technical malfunction that brought down an airplane. Everyone bought a 3D TV and all TV broadcasting services promised it was the future of home viewing. The LV mass shooting. Never established a motive for the largest mass shooting in US history. In a casino with untold cameras around. Left shark from Katy Perry's halftime show. When everyone thought the world was going to end in 2012. Edit. Gee, sorry I said everyone. Like a lot of PPL where I lived was spooked at it. Sorry I didn't do a survey on PPL who thought it would happen. The ice bucket thing. The man who helped make the challenge go viral. Pete Freights. Chilean miners. Upa Gangnam Style. Call Me Maybe, Carly Rae Jepsen. Damn Daniel. Net neutrality was repealed. Flappy Bird. The outbreak of Ebola coming to the US. I can't remember. Leonardo DiCaprio got Oscar. That picture of the white and gold dress that many people thought was blue and black. The dress was actually blue and black though. It only happened a year or 2 ago, hell. Even I've forgotten, but I never hear about the Manchester concert bombing anymore. Wendy's stole an entire nugget from us. And no one seems to care. I'm still pissed off that a Snickers king size is just 2 larger mini Snickers in the same wrapper. Sweet Victory never played at the Super Bowl. The Legend 27. Snowden exposing NSA spying. Connie 2012 came and went before I even knew who TFE was. Occupy Wall Street. And today Wall Street is stronger, higher than ever. I think the first wave of the Occupy movement had good intentions, made sense, and presented themselves as worthy of being listened to. As time went on though, you had a lot of bandwagon losers who didn't understand the first wave and basically undermined the movement with their other crazy side bullshit and trashy behavior. Planking. We actively forgot about this on purpose. All that Charlie Sheen stuff. Avicii died. Haram died. Everyone get your F-king dicks out RN. More violence took place at screenings of Frozen 2 than the Joker. Article 13. Edit. This is my most likes ever. Thank you. Fidget spinners. Cracker Barrel fired Brad's wife. It. Way too many things from the last 3 years. Germany made its final reparation payment for World War I this decade. Swine flu is a thing. Hell. Amanda Todd. The black hole image. That what does the fox say? The optimum. I mean, I don't mind that we forgot about it. 2010 to 2015. Losing the game. The terror attacks of Paris. The Panama Papers exposing 11.5 million documents detailing 214,000 offshore entities evading an almost unfathomable amount of taxes. Despacito. It blew up really fast and then poof. It's gone. It was a party song, which died really fast. It only blew up because, wouldn't you know, Latin pop music is really huge globally. Pen pineapple apple pen. Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go to the polls. Pokemon Go is still a heavily played game by millions of people. Raid Area 51, they can't stop all of us. Semicolon. 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 The clowns. They went around killing people in 2016 and literally the only thing we did was dab, flip water bottles, and play with fidget spinners. The tsunami in 2004 that killed almost 250,000 people. Edit. 2004 wasn't in the last decade though. Ice Bucket Challenge. Chester Bennington. Robin Williams. Stephen Hawking. Chris Cornell. Avicii. Why too many people passed away. A Tesla Roadster was launched into orbit around the sun, and if that wasn't enough, 2 of the 3 rocket cores used in the launch landed safely back at the launch complex because rockets are now reusable. Yet we somehow misplaced a Boeing 777 airliner and the 239 people on board. The student riots in 2011 don't get a mention much anymore. US Navy confirmed the existence of UFOs. UFO doesn't mean alien though. Just things they weren't able to identify. Could be anything. Hugh Hefner died. Apparently the thing that happened this decade that everyone forgot about was how this topic was posted a couple days ago. Stan Lee died. It happened recently and maybe some people haven't forgotten, but I want to make sure it isn't. The 8th of November 2018. Almost the entirety of my hometown of Paradise, CA, as well as surrounding towns, was destroyed in the Camp Fire, which was the fault of the electrical company PG&E. Loom bands. Philando Castile was murdered by a police officer after being stopped for being black. Seriously. Read why the officer pulled him over after telling the police officer that he had a conceal and carry permit for a handgun. He did exactly everything he was supposed to, and the officer murdered Castile in front of his girlfriend and a 4-year-old child. The entire thing was captured on video. From start to finish. The officer was acquitted. Even if you normally side with the police, This one should piss you off. Alabama nearly elected an admitted pedophile to the Senate. That Epstein didn't kill himself. Literally no one has forgotten that. Ariana Grande licked a cupcake and put it back. It was a donut. Dread. Grumpy cat died.